up and welcome back to my channel. I have missed all of you guys so freaking much. I am super excited that I am finally coming back on my YouTube channel. So happy to be back. I don't know what to call it, but this is the reason why I started my freaking career, I guess you can call it. And first of all, before I get some comments, I know I look a little white. I have no idea why. Hopefully when I edit this, we'll give myself some life again. It's currently nighttime. I did my skin routine. My lips are popping, so my skin is kind of glowy, but we're just going with the flow. So don't mind that. Hi, how are ya? Skin routine. Hi. I'm back. I've missed you guys so freaking much. If you guys are not following me on my socials, you guys definitely should be, because that is where I have been 100% of the time. I have not been here on my YouTube channel, but I'm happy to say that I am happy to be back. I am happy to say that we're going to be uploading some bi-weekly content, and I'm happy to say that we are going to be doing some interior design videos with ArmandoDIY. We are hashtag rebranded, we are hashtag back and better than ever, and we are hashtag representing American Eagle. Hi, how are ya? We're back, we're obsessed, and we are better than ever. I have no idea where all of this energy is coming from, but I am rolling with the punches. So I'm super excited to be back, you guys. I've missed you guys, all of you, so much. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys in part one of a two-part series of our guest restroom makeover. You guys, I have been obsessed with watching interior design videos, IGTVs, HGTV, not IGTV. Hi, I'm scared, but I was like, why don't I try and do a video like this? So we are finally doing it. It's not going to be as professional, but we're going to kind of work with it and we're going to work our way up. But I'm super excited to be doing this video for you guys. So in today's video, we're going to be introducing the vibe for the space. We're going to be introducing the mood board for the space and my go. And we are going to finish it off with a good haul. And we're going to be getting some sneak peeks for part two, because part two is where it all goes down. So with that being said, you guys already know the drill. Even though we got rebranded, we are not changing our tradition. One, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys are going to be getting so much content, so make sure you are subscribed. Two, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Snapchat, we have TikTok, all of them. Go do it now. Three, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can be a part of the notification squad and you guys can get notified every time I upload a video bi-weekly. Hi, how are ya? And four, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys are excited to see part two of the series and to see the final reveal. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on to today's video. Hey yo, vibe check. Just kidding, I've been watching way too many TikToks. But straight off the bat, this is the vibe that I want to go for in this guest restroom. I really want to make it this farmhouse feel, because this is so in right now. So all of these pictures consist of doing shelves above the toilet, which is exactly what I want to do. And I want to make the shelving a focal point of the restroom when you walk in. So I will be referencing these pictures while I style this guest restroom. Alrighty, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with the mood board. Now that you guys kind of saw the feel of what I want the vibe and the space to look like, let's go ahead and get into a mood board. So basically what a mood board is, I'm going to be popping up examples here. It's just basically a layout of what you want your room to look like. So essentially this is just an inspiration page, just like an inspiration picture from Pinterest. This is just something you can always look back on whenever you are shopping. I utilize this when I am shopping to reference what I wanted to look in the space and what decor I want to implement in the space. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started with the color palette. Now, whenever I was doing this space and designing this space, I was like, wow, this color palette is so simple and I am here for it. This color palette is super simple. It is white, black, and wood. High simplicity, how are ya? I am excited to be redoing this space because not only is it super simple, it's gonna bring in that rustic farmhouse vibe that she wants to go for. So when we were looking for shower curtains to redo the space, I was really indecisive and we finally came up into choosing this one. We were indecisive between choosing like 5, then we narrowed down to 3, then to 2, and we finally went with this super nice, rich, luxurious black checkered print. Now you guys, I am obsessed with this. When I tell you I am obsessed, I used it in her space and then I went ahead and ordered it the next day so I could use it in my restroom because I was obsessed with this. Now these little decor pieces that you guys see popping up are just little inspo pics that we are going to be implementing in this space. So I did want to utilize this little baby right here. I wanted to use this to put it above the toilet. As you can see here, I zoom it in a little bit for you guys, and I'm actually going to be picking this up from Target. So I really want to put this above her toilet just to make it like more of a farmhouse vibe. And obviously, whenever her guests walk in the room, always a little reminder to remember to flush, especially for the guys because sometimes they leave it unflushed. So just a little reminder. On top of her vanity in her restroom, I did want to do some glass canisters. Maybe not these in particular, but I want to make them like kind of have play with a little bit of height, make one bigger, make one smaller, and really utilize that space for the room, and maybe even add a little tray just to play around with some fun decor pieces. Moving on to this piece right here. This is something that I saw at Hobby Lobby and I was like, this is not really gonna work in this space just because it is horizontal and it was a little big for the wall. I was like, oh my god, I can totally DIY this. And when you guys look at the haul in a couple of minutes, you guys are gonna see how I actually DIY'd it. Not fully, but I will put the templates out for you guys. So basically, essentially what I ended up doing is taking inspiration from this wooden sign and just DIY'd my own. And take that into consideration whenever you guys are making over a space. Just because something is already set in stone at the store doesn't mean you can't DIY it, because hashtag yes you can. Now in the vanity, I did want to implement a nice little arrangement for her. I was thinking of doing either like a glass vase or like even like those farmhouse ones that are like white, kind of like with scratched off black ones. You'll see one that I picked up in the haul and put some cotton in it just to kind of play around with it. I did want to implement these two man and woman signs in the custom shelves that we are doing. As you guys see, they just popped up right here. We're going to be doing some shelves in the restroom. Originally, we were going to do custom made shelves, but they were going to be very, very pricey. So I just ended up with going with these nice Malera shelves from IKEA that you guys will see in the haul. And then we are going to be topping it off with some nice greenery in the room. So this is kind of just a little layout of what I want the space to look like. This is not what it's going to be 100%. You guys are going to be seeing in part 2 of this video what it actually looks like, but this is just kind of a little reference page whenever I use this to go shopping, and it's just something to keep in consideration whenever you guys are redoing a space. Always create a mood board, whether that's on Pinterest, whether that's on creating one like this, but I just love using Pinterest and just going from there because of Pinterest. It's just the number one go-to to do anything. So yes, that is the mood board that I created for this rustic farmhouse guest restroom. Hello everybody, and what is up, and welcome to the section of the video where I show you everything that I got for this space. Now this is all so very new to me, but every single time I do one of these videos, I do want to include a haul portion because if you guys know, I am 1, obsessed with shopping. 2, I literally go to Hobby Lobby every single day of the week except for Sundays because they're closed. And 3, I work retail, so you best believe I'm going to have a shopping problem. So for this section of the video, I'm going to be breaking down everything that I put into the space. So whenever we're doing the final touches, you guys can already know where I got the product or the merchandise from. So with that being said, we're gonna move along really quickly because I got a lot of stuff for this space. My number one rule tip for when designing a space or whenever you're gonna be renovating a space, always buy more than what you need because you can always return. So let's say, for example, in this restroom, I'm gonna be doing 3 shelves. I did buy extra stuff so I can have options. Let's say I have a plant and then I have a frame. If I have those 2 options, okay, I'll put the plant. Okay, maybe I don't like it, let's put the frame. Okay, yes, I love the frame. It's better to have options than just to have one item. So always buy more than what you need because you can always return. So with that being said, we're gonna move along through this haul super quickly because I kind of went a little crazy. So first, starting off, I did pick up 3 shelves for this space. I picked up these. So originally I had ordered some shelves from Amazon, but they didn't come in time. And I was like, what the hell? So I just canceled them. I was gonna DIY my own, but if I would have DIY'd them, they would have come out. Since I did wanted 3 shelves and I wanted specific dimensions and the brackets, it was gonna come out to over $100. And yes, we have it in, yes, my aunt has it in the budget, but I was like, just because she has an open budget doesn't mean I want to go ahead and spend $100 on some shelves. So I just picked these up from IKEA. I picked up the Malera shelves, so I picked up 3 matching ones, and these ended up being $12.99 each. So I ended up paying $38.97 for all 3 of them. So it was a pretty good price point, and I really wanted wood because she does have like a wood cabinetry, and she might change it out, but just for like the aesthetic wise and the farmhouse, modern rustic farmhouse, just like in her kitchen, I really wanted to implement wood in this space. So I picked up 3 shelves that we're going to be putting on top of the toilet. Now this bag was the first one here. This is from Target. This is kind of random stuff. So we have some cotton balls because I did buy some glass canisters that we're going to be putting the cotton balls in. And then I picked her up some Q-tips. And then I actually picked her up a new shower stall liner just because she has one, but it's like a cream one and it's not going to be going with our vibe. So I just decided to pick up a clear one just so it could look a little bit more cleaner and a little bit more with the farmhouse aesthetic. This next 2 products are from Kirkland's. Now these, you guys, I picked these up and I saw them that they were on clearance and I was like, I cannot pass up this opportunity. So first we have this cute little sign right here that says gather, totally in the color palette like you guys saw in the beginning, black and white with a little bit of wood tones in there. This retailed for $9.99 and I got it on clearance for $5.97. Now she has a tray. If you guys saw in the before picture, she has a pink tray and I asked her, I was like, do you still want to keep the tray? Like, and she was like, no, but she looked hesitant, like she wanted a tray. So I actually ended up finding this super beautiful matte black tray, and this actually retailed for $14.99 and I got it on clearance for $7.97, which is such a huge steal. What I'm planning to do on here is putting the glass canisters in here with the cotton balls and Q-tips with like a cute little plant or something in this little thing and put it like in the corner. So this is gonna look really nice in the space. Next, I went to so I forgot to mention, but I went to various different stores. I went to At Home, I went to like 3 At Homes, IKEA, the Container Store. I went to like 10 different Hobby Lobbies, so everything's gonna be random. So I also picked up this nice, like this modern century framing with like this leather kind of like beautiful signage right here that says relax. And this was actually from At Home and it was actually $9.99 from the At Home collection. I just thought it was super nice, super kind of like a clean but modern look to it. Now I also picked up some new towels for her restroom. So I picked up 2 black ones, and if you guys are gonna buy towels from Target, I definitely recommend the Opal House collection ones because these guys, not only are they super soft, but they last forever. In my personal restroom in my apartment, I have some white ones, and you guys, they are amazing. They're super soft and they really do last a long time. I think I've had mine for like 1 year later, and they're still so good. So I picked up 2 black ones for her, and then I also picked up a nice beautiful white one from, again, the Opal House collection, just so I could put in the middle, because she does have like a rack right there. So I want to do like the 2 black ones with the white one in the middle. I also picked up some new bath rugs for her, again from the Opal House collection. You guys, these are the best rugs. They are amazing. They come in 3 different styles, 3 different sizes, and I just love these rugs. Not only are they soft when you step on them, but they last a long time. I totally recommend these from other rugs that I've tried from my restroom, like from Walmart or from Target, like the Room Essentials one and like the Opal House, and then like some other ones. These I definitely recommend. They are affordable and they are stylish as well. So I picked up 2 matching ones because we're going to be running them along the floor, and I just thought, again, keeping in our color palette just like that black, just so it can lift up the room a little bit. I also picked up some shower hooks for her restroom. These shower hooks are just a matte black finish that I just thought were super nice and are just gonna look so clean and so modern in her restroom. Again, we're keeping that theme, the modern rustic farmhouse. Moving right along, I did pick up some cotton for her because I do want to do a decorative vase, just like I actually have back here, like my mom's. We have a decorative vase like this with some cotton sticking out of it. I wanted to replicate a little bit the same way, but I actually bought a different vase that's a little bit more farmhouse, that I want to kind of trim these down and stick the cotton in there, just in the corner, just so it can bring a little bit more farmhouse and more like lift up the room again. And I actually got these cotton from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off from the $15.99, so you guys can do the math. I also picked up this beautiful green wreath from Hobby Lobby as well. It was $19.99, but with the 50% off, I got it for $9.99. That I think I want to put it with the 2 frames and then the wreath right at the top, and I think it's going to look super nice and really bring in that farmhouse vibes. Now, I also picked up this super nice restroom sign. It says bathroom rules, brush and floss and wash and flush, but it has this really like not that appealing wood around. So we're actually going to be DIYing this, and I'm going to be painting this black, just because I think it'll tie in the black text and then the black border. I think it's just going to give it a little bit more meaning, because this is just not in our color palette. And when I saw it, I was a little hesitant in buying it because it was $19.99 from At Home, but I was like, and I was like, I think I can just paint the border and it'll so look as equally as good. So I'm going to be painting this later on in the video. Also from At Home, I did pick up this wicker basket, and this was actually $14.99 from At Home as well. And I just thought we could put this on top of the toilet just so she can put her baby wipes for her daughter, and so you could put any other stuff like toilet paper in here. She could do like 2 toilet paper rolls and like her wipey. So I just thought this was really nice and can just go above the toilet, just so it can look stylish but still hide the baby wipes and not just have the baby wipes laying on top of the toilet. So this is a nice way to disguise, if you guys do use baby wipes, this is a nice way to disguise your little baby wipes. So you can just put them in a little cute basket. The next thing I picked up was this super adorable relax sign. This was actually from Hobby Lobby. It was $19.99, but I got it for 50% off, so it came out to $10, and it's just super nice, again in our color palette in that white cursive text. I recommend that you guys download the Hobby Lobby app. So every single week they switch up their decor sales. So one week they have wall decor at 50% off, then the next week they have their wall decor 50% off, then they just switch it on and off. So I always stay on the lookout for whenever other wall decor is on sale, it's 50% off. And then like the tabletop decor, it's gonna be like when you have like the glass, or like even this cute little sign that is like on your table, it's all 50% off. So they switch their sales every single week. So just keep on the lookout for that. If you are renovating a space, definitely look out for those sales when they have it 50% off tabletop, 50% off wall decor. But this wall decor was actually on clearance from $21.99. I actually got it reduced for $6.24. And when I saw this, I was like, I cannot pass up on this deal. And even if I don't end up using it, I'll still buy it back from her, and I could use it in a future restroom space. I just thought this was super nice, and I think they're gonna actually discontinue this, so I'm super happy that I was able to pick it up on clearance for her. So whenever you close the door, she has this really awkward wall, and I was like, what can I do here to make it like not like just not leave it alone? And when I saw this, I was like, I am praying to the heavens that this fits in that small wall. I forgot to measure it, but it is this super adorable sign that says towels. You guys can see, you see that? It says towels, and it has 4 different hooks to hang the towels or even to hang anything else. And this was at $11.99, but I got it for 50% off, so I believe that's like what, $5.50. So I am obsessed with this, and if this doesn't work out for her, I'm going to cry because I really want this to work out in that cute little space. The next thing I also picked up is another beautiful wood sign that says best seat in the house, if you guys can see that in cursive, and then in the house right there. So I really thought this was another cute little moment for her restroom, since it's like a toilet, like the best seat in the house. Get it? Haha, you were supposed to laugh, but it's fine. But I just thought it was super cute. So this was $8.99, and I got this for 50% off. So again, you guys can do it the math. The next 2 things that I picked up for her restroom were these iconic men and women restroom sign decor signs. These, you guys, are all over Pinterest. I have this one in my restroom back in my apartment, and I just thought I would pick these up for her because these are iconic. They're all over Pinterest. Literally everybody and their moms has this in their restroom. This is the super cute vase that I picked up to put that cotton in. Still 50% off, so I still got it for a really good price, but I want to put the cotton sticking out of it, put it in the corner of the restroom so I can just pop out in the restroom. And again, it's going to be going with their color palette with the black and white aesthetic that we're trying to go for in her restroom. Now, since we're doing a shelf, I again do want to implement some greenery into the restroom, so I actually picked up 2 different greeneries to see which one will go, and just by looking at it, I think this one's gonna look a little bit more better in her restroom, and I might just keep this one. I bought this one for my room, and I bought this one for her restroom, but now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm just gonna switch. They were both the same price. This was $9.99 at IKEA, and then this was $9.99 at home. So just by looking at it, I think I'm gonna love a little bit this one more for her restroom, just because this one's more like, it's a little bit more fluffier, and I will have to trim it. But just by looking at it, I think I'm going to be going with this one. I'm gonna take 2 just so I could try them out both, but I really love this one for my room and love this one for her guest restroom. I'm gonna be moving fast through these next couple items because literally, guys, we have like 3 more bags that are full. Next thing I got her was this super simple shower curtain rod in the white, just so we can put the black hooks and it could look really modern and chic. I also picked up this super cute lamp from Target just so we could put on the shelf or maybe put somewhere else in the space, but this was from Target and it was actually $4.99, which is not really bad for this super matte and beautiful plant. This sign is super beautiful, and I think I'm gonna be putting this on top of her toilet, but it just says remember to flush. So it's gonna be the 3 shelves, the frame at the top, and then this one right above the toilet, that it's gonna look super nice. And this was actually inspired everything in that white and black color palette, so this was super beautiful, and this was from the Health in Hand with Magnolia collection from Target. Next is this super beautiful toothbrush holder. When I saw this, you guys, it looks like this is the it looks like this is the miniature version. Like, it looks like a set, and I was super obsessed with it. And I am obsessed with it even more because it is a toothbrush holder, but you guys can also like take the thingy off. Like, it's just holding it with the tip, but you can just hold it off and just use it as something else. And I just thought this was super genius, and I was just obsessed with it. It is glass, so you do have to be really careful with it. I had it wrapped with some towels. And then again, I just picked up another hand towel for her just to put in the little restroom ring that she has, again from that Opal House collection. Wrapping it up, we have this main part. This is her shower curtain. It is a black checkered shower curtain. It is super beautiful, and I cannot wait to see how this is gonna look in this space. And this is just gonna tie in the whole entire space together, since it is in our color palette in that black and white. And I'm just gonna love how this looks. So I am obsessed with the shower curtain. I actually picked this up from Amazon, and everything that I'm going to be mentioning in this video, I am gonna try it and find it and link it below for you guys. The next 2 things that I picked up were these right here that we're actually gonna be putting in the cotton balls and the Q-tips in. I picked these up are from the Container Store. These, I do not remember the price point is, but they will be linked down below. But this one is a little bit taller than this one, so this one's a little bit shorter, this one's a little bit taller. So I'm gonna be putting that in that tray that I showed you guys with like a little plant in the middle or something like that. So I just thought these were super adorable, and I am low-key obsessed with these. Next thing I got her was this super nice, beautiful trash can from IKEA. You guys, this was $1.25, and I cannot pass up the opportunity for this modern trash can. And I love the detailing with the little lines, and I was just really obsessed with this little trash can that was only a damn $1. The next thing I picked up from IKEA were these super nice matte black picture frames from IKEA. These are the Riba frames that are 16 by 20. I picked up 2 of these that I think I'm going to be doing some DIY artwork, and I already printed it out for her, so I'm going to be inserting these before I go because I don't want the papers to get damaged. So I just picked up these 2 from IKEA, and they were $9.99 each, which is not a bad price for them. And then the last thing that I made and DIY'd for her restroom. So I saw this sign from Hobby Lobby, and I really loved it. I loved what it said, like, be our guest and may you be blessed. But it was, the only problem with it was that it was horizontal and it was a little long for that wall. And I was like, wait, like as soon as I saw it, and I was like, ooh, but it's not gonna work out. Something like my DIY hat turned out. I was like, Armando, you can DIY that on your computer and go print it out, put it side by sides, do a reef at the top. And I was like, oh my god, Armando, you are so right. Like, I literally have these conversations in my head when I go shopping, like, can I DIY that, can I not DIY that? So I ended up doing the artwork myself. I just came from printing it out, and you guys, they turned out so freaking good. So this was this one right here. This one says, and they're amazing. So I'm gonna be putting the overlays over it. This one says, be our guest when you enter our home, may you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
So I did 2 nice artwork signs that I messed up on them, so I'm gonna have to go fix them, but they came out really nice, so I am obsessed with them, and I cannot wait to put these in their frames. So that is all I got for her restroom. I'm super excited to put these in her restroom. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head over to her house. Alrighty, you guys, I think I am pretty much done with this space. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.